If you don't want to set up a full-fledged agency right away, you can go right to Fiverr and use this and become a freelancer. In Fiverr, setting up freelance services, we give you gigs, right? Here's a gig set up, number one. I will be your social media manager and content creator. It gives you the actual thing to use in the title for your Fiverr account. Try different variations. This is another pro tip, right? We give you all these pieces. Why use me? Give some defense on why. Here's your basic pricing, your standard, your premium pricing. Gig 2, I will convert your articles to audio and post them to Spotify or a podcast platform. Here's another gig we take you through. Gig 3, Gig 4, Gig 5. Are you happy yet? Gig 6, Gig 7, Gig 8, 9. All of these up through Gig 9 are included. Now remember, this is just one product. There are more than 30 products that are included that have this kind of detail for you to use. And then there's a config guide for AgencyScale itself. Here's how you go into AgencyScale and set it up so that you are set to use Content Burger inside your AgencyScale. So we give you all the stuff outside of AgencyScale. We give you all the stuff inside AgencyScale. This is just for one of the more than 30 products you'll get in the blueprints with the front end copy of AgencyScale. Our agency CRM tool starts you off here at the dashboard, where you can manage projects, clients, support tickets, and finance. Each has their own dashboard. We look at the leads that we have collected. We're able to track our leads here, follow-ups, schedule things, look at our total number of leads, total leads that we have converted into clients, and then our pending follow-up. We have a Kanban form. We can add new leads, and we can create a lead form that we can then embed on a website, and we can fully customize that, and it creates the content for us, and we just have to add the iframe code to our web page. Under the clients, once we've converted them from lead to client, we move them to this section here, and then we can track down all our clients and what they're doing and what they're involved with. We look at adding a client. We add all their detailed information so we can track them easily. We can set up follow-ups as well. Work allows us to manage our contracts, our projects, our tasks, our calendar, and time logs. So as we look at the contracts that we have created, contracts that are about to expire, and contracts that have expired, it allows us to track and keep track of everything that's coming and going contract-wise. We can track our projects to see what projects have happened, what has not been started, what are overdue, what are in progress, and projects that have been finished. So we can track all those. We can pin ones that need to be done. We can archive them and create templates for projects if it's something we use over and over again. Our tasks, multiple tasks, make up a project. As we assign the tasks here, we can assign them to each project that they are part of. We can create task labels, create other requests. We can create categories that we can then assign to different tasks so they can be used on various projects over and over again as we repeat the work. Our finance section covers estimates, invoicing, recurring invoices. Our payments, our expenses, and our recurring expenses are all tracked inside of our finance section. And of course, if we come to our finance dashboard, we can get a quick overview of each of the sections has its own dashboard. We have a project dashboard, we have a client dashboard, we have an HR dashboard, we have a support ticket dashboard, and of course, our finance dashboard. We can track our tickets for support, tickets that have been opened. We can see our trend graph and see how things are going. Ticket settings, we can create a ticket. We can create a ticket form, which can then be embedded with an iframe on a web page so that we can ask our customers to go directly to a web page where they submit their ticket for support. Now, the report section is rather extensive as it allows us to track and report on tasks, time logs, finances, income versus expenses, an extensive set of settings that are fully customizable, allow you to set it up even with GDPR if necessary. That's the overview of the agency CRM. Our client lead finder is very simple to use. Once you click on this button, it takes you to the app. Once we have logged into our Facebook account and connected our Facebook to the client lead finder, we are now able to then go down here where we will type in our search. And we're going to be looking for plumbers in Los Angeles, California. And then we simply hit get started, give it a moment to do the search, and it returns to us here, in this case, 240 leads. And we can see here that we have now access to look at their Facebook page. We can send them a message in Facebook. We can send them an email using our email app, or we can click here and it'll pull them up in Google Gmail. each of the ones that we find. If we want to, we can come here and it will take us right to their Facebook page, Plumber Los Angeles. We can click on send message, which will pull up our Facebook and put them in a Facebook message. Back in our client lead finder, we see here that we can also send them an email directly from our email client, or we can click on here and go directly to Gmail and send them a message right from there. That's how simple and powerful the client lead finder is. AgencyScale includes all three features: the agency CRM, all the blueprints, as well as the client lead finder.